Hello everyone, welcome back to Nathan's Guide to Drawing Gravity Falls characters. Episode 2, I guess. In today's episode we are going to be drawing Mabel Pines, Dipper's twin sister, and pretty much everyone's favourite character, except mine. So, yeah. Anyway, let's get straight on with it. I'll tell you a little bit about Mabel. Of course, I did tell you guys a little bit about her in my Dipper thing. About how she's the one. She's basically the silly. She's the silly, not really dumb per se, but definitely the silly, ridiculous one of the pair. And really when it comes to it, one of the amazing, comedy people for this show. I mean, Mabel, everyone likes Mabel. Even I like Mabel, and, even though she's not my favourite character, I do still like Mabel. I really like Mabel, actually. But she's just not my favourite. Yeah. Sorry guys, I keep on, blanking out on you during these things, but... Drawing requires concentration, and I mean, this isn't even the best kind of work I can come up with, it's just because everything, as you guys know, gets worse on recording. Maybe it's that I've got to work, especially with me when it comes to these Let's Draws, because I have to go around everything. I don't even know why I'm shading these in. I basically don't do shading on these Let's Draws, so don't know why I'm actually doing this. But hey, I'm doing it, so be happy, I guess. Yeah, not the best shading technique in the world, but hey. Also, I'm just gonna say it now. I do not own Disney. I am not a professional. I also don't own Disney. I don't own Gravity Falls. I'm not a professional drawer. Drawer either. Wow, that's actually a lot harder to say than I thought it would be. There we go. Okay. Join up the sock. Make the definition of the shoes. Anyway, I better continue on with the about Mabel thing, because I mean I haven't even got onto her torso yet, and I've already kind of just blacked out. Yeah, Mabel. I mean, there really isn't too much to say about Mabel that isn't. She's the ridiculous one, or that she's also lots of plot lines involve her. Well, of her plot lines in the episodes involve her trying to get a boyfriend and usually failing, and then ending up getting a boyfriend that she either doesn't actually like. I'm sure if you've watched the show, you know what episode I'm talking about there. or ends up with one that she thinks she likes, but then ends up having it as a complete disaster. There's actually only one that works out, but then it doesn't, if that makes sense. Works out, but it can't really, because he's a merman, I'll say that. Yeah. I guess I should have said spoilers for that, but really it's just that's basically the not really the plot of an episode, but that's just one of the creatures Mabel and Dipper find. The really Dipper doesn't actually. That's one of the few things that the quote unquote supernatural that Dipper actually has nothing to do with finding or. Well, actually, he does end up finding out and helping them, him in the end. Kind of leads to a kind of funny thing. It's not the funniest thing in the world, but it is kind of funny. I will say that. Okay, just gonna rub that bit out. Okay, oh, also something that lots of people seem to like about Mabel is the fact that she's one character in pretty much any TV show ever that doesn't always wear the exact same clothes. Yeah, I know, right? A cartoon character that doesn't wear the exact same clothes in every episode. Mind-blowing, I know. I guess I could also say, I'm sure, with that sentence. But I'm not going to, because, hey, I'm just not. Kind of messed this bit up, but, hey, you can't get everything perfect. You know what, actually I am gonna get rid of this. It's not good enough for Mabel. I don't, you're not my favourite character, but there's just not good enough for you, Mabel. Okay, and that means I can also enlarge, and I guess, this part, you can still see that I'm gonna go to town with this rubbing out. Okay, come back, okay. You can still see it a bit, but hey. Anyway, what else to say about Mabel? Well, there really isn't too much to say now. There's just basic information. I've basically said it all, that really. Okay, I'm gonna stop drawing her hair, actually, at this point. I'm gonna actually move on to drawing her face. Or head, actually, to be honest. Okay, bring the cheek around. Abnormally large eyes, go. Dang it, I did that wrong. This is not the eye that covers the whole thing. Oh well, I'll work around that. Can't believe I'm using this terrible rubber. Embarrassing. My rubbing standards. And of course, can't forget the magical Disney floating eyebrows. Yes. Clearly everyone's favourite part about Disney. Okay. Also, I guess something about Mabel. She's one of the few characters I've ever seen in a cartoon that actually wears braces that don't make me want to throw a brick at their face. Also, just wearing braces. Actually, I don't really see a character that's not supposed to be some kind of nerd who doesn't actually wear or like an outcast or something that doesn't wear braces. Someone I know is getting braces soon. I hope you don't become an outcast. From Nathan. Yeah, that'll get them really excited for getting braces. That flat top of the thing kind of worked in my favour, actually, which is surprising, because when it comes to drawing on camera, things tend to not work out in my favour, usually. And you know that that's a problem when I've only done 2 Let's Draws, apart from this one. The pilot, I guess. Yeah, not really a pilot, but you know what I mean. Mabel, why do you have to have such big hair? Well, at least you don't have black hair, because otherwise I would have to shade that in. And, it would probably take forever with the size of Mabel's hair, so guess it's kind of a good thing. Also, better just not forget to draw her ear in. Now we're almost done, I believe. Yep, I think it's just the last thing I've got to do now, and that's draw the star on Mabel's sweater. Can't have Mabel without the pattern on her sweater, and especially can't have Mabel without the star, or at least in just like a basic drawing of her. And yeah, this is a basic drawing, guys. Ridiculing myself for drawing one of the very few things I'm actually good at and can say that I'm good at and stuff. Yeah, I can't draw stars, if you couldn't tell. Also, another thing that you can't draw Mabel without, Mysteries of Gravity Falls type thing. Anyway, and there you have Mabel. I believe I've done everything. I don't think I've missed anything out. yeah, so I'm just gonna do something that I did with my Bowser Jr. Baby Bowser thing, and I'm just gonna whoop, real quick. Just because I skipped it in the Dipper thing, I'm just gonna show you a more professional, quote unquote, drawing of Dipper and Mabel. There's Dipper. You can clearly see that he's a lot better in this one. Just bring him down a bit. Of course, his arm, which I screwed up in your guys' one as well. And I'll just bring in Mabel. I'm actually not sure which one I prefer in this one. In fact, I actually missed a part of Mabel in this one. But there you go. There's my more professional, quote-unquote, picture of Mabel. I hope you guys can tell that's more professional. But, hey. I think my problem is that I draw these guys way too big in the ones I do for you. I do it for you guys, and I do them too big. Anyway, that is Mabel. I'm just gonna stick you guys as Mabel. Okay, so yeah, that's it, guys. Episode 2, I guess, of Let's Draw Gravity Falls. Hooray. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode, which is Tuesday episode. So yeah, I will see you guys then. Bye bye.